Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to the 7th stage of Alchemy, the final stage of this Alchemy series. This is Coagulation, which is soul ascension, freedom from the mind. It's been a journey for you, a long journey, to a process of endings, of loss, of dark night of the souls, rock bottom, recognising rock bottom has a basement. Sometimes you've taken one step forward and felt like you've taken 3 steps back, but you've reached an awareness now where you recognise why the 3 steps back had to happen. What that was individually is going to be different for all of you, depending on soul contracts, lessons to be learned, whatever it is. But this is the culmination. This is the reward for your perseverance and commitment to self. This is the solidification. This is, coagulation is exactly that. It's a solidification of the blood, the clotting of the blood. It is the daily habits of living your spiritual truth, physical manifesting to your reality. So you're no longer just, 3D being, listening to your higher self. You are your higher self living your truth. Authenticity is your natural state. You're at one with the universe. Your thoughts and your thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment, which indicates instant manifestation. With great power comes great responsibility. I will fit that in, just a little bit of Spider-Man for you. The physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual are all in harmony. When they're in harmony, life flows easier. Any obstacles that come your way, and there'll always be obstacles. This isn't a free ticket away from life's challenges, because life is full of challenges. We're in a 3D world, but they're not difficult anymore. For whatever reason, maybe you just see them much more in advance beforehand, and you know what to do. Maybe you recognise that you can sidestep things. Maybe you recognise sometimes things don't need challenging. It's having that ability to be in the state of mind where if there's an issue, can it be fixed? No, then no point worrying. Can the issue be fixed? Yes, then no point worrying. It's having that mentality. It's having that ability to not be continuously consumed by outside influences to you. This isn't the end of a journey, but rather the beginning of a beautiful new journey. Carl Jung, his quote on the reason for all this is, the secrets of alchemy exist to transform mortals from a state of ignorance and suffering to a state of enlightenment and bliss. That's why you're here. That's why you're doing this. That's why you've gone through whatever it is that you've gone through to get here. At this point, spiritual hygiene, I'll always say, is a must. To get to this point, I would say your spiritual hygiene is pretty on point. However, you're going to be very shiny. Shiny things attract a lot of things. So making sure that you have that daily spiritual hygiene. At this stage, the only time that you look back is just to recognise how far you've come. Okay? Don't get dragged back down. Yes, you can lift yourself back up again, and don't get bogged down if you do, drop down here. No judgment. We can sometimes fall, but we can still get back up. But yeah, this is an incredible moment where you've really done some wonderful work on yourself. Now, as for your spirit animals, I've picked one for you, but I also wanted to get one from the deck, and we picked Macaw Spirit from the deck. Visibility, uniqueness, ascension. Perfect. Macaws, I'll read a little bit to you. It's card 29, which is interesting in a second when I explain. I am here to be seen and heard in my own colourful and unique way. Nature has designed most animals to be camouflaged in the jungle, not the macaw. It's bright, it's loud, it's proud, it ruffles feathers, it knows who and what it is, and it doesn't get bogged down in unnecessary conflict, always rises above. But the interesting thing here, just to, kind of solidify what I was saying, just as macaws have the ability to fly and perch above most other creatures in the jungle, Macaw spirit signifies tuning into the higher frequencies and ascending to higher vibrations. Lifted by vibrations of constructive thinking and positivity, we experience life from this higher perspective, free from doubts, worries, or fears. And there's that maintenance. There's that maintenance of spiritual hygiene, rising above. Now, the animal I chose for you is swan, and I chose that for several reasons. One, my yoga teacher has whether her higher self has been planted seeds all week, I have no idea. But she's been saying to me all week, swan neck, lift your neck, let the throat be shown. So that was a seed that's been in my mind anyway. But swans themselves undergo this process. They, the signet to the adult swan. It's a journey of maturity, of personal growth, of the journey of the one's true self. But interestingly, the herbal astrology, also card 29, is Shisandra. Shisandra represents temperance, which is what alchemy is. It's the blending of opposites to make one solid thing. So 2929 is 1111. 1111 is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is Venus and Aries. The Empress meets the Emperor. In the Toff deck, the first deck that we used on this journey, Four of Wands equals completion, the coming together of the whole. But interestingly as well, in the herbal astrology, Shisandra, temperance, the animal for that is swan, which I thought was brilliant to just bring it all together. And then a step further, there's a different deck I've got. I don't know the name of the deck, so you'll have to help me out on this one. I got rid of the box for whatever reason, probably split. And the Queen of Swords represents the swan, which I thought was brilliant because the Queen of Swords was the first part of this journey. She was the first outcome, Kali Ma, starting this whole process. It's something to do with forest, it's something to do with enchanted. It could just be called enchanted forest, I genuinely don't know, but that feels familiar. So, we're going to read from Black Moon Lilith. We're going to take the energy of coagulation, what your higher self wants you to know, what your lower self wants you to know, what happened in the first 6 stages, your advice moving forward, and your potential outcome is the outcome. Interestingly as well, with the lower self, I noticed when I was looking at the photos, stages 5 and 6 was the moon and then the sun. Again, everything seems to be in flow. Work on the feminine, work on the masculine, bring it all together. So very synchronistic, which is what this level is showing. So the cards are even showing you through this journey. Okay, Lilith. After enduring a period of intense purges, transformation, inner growth and spiritual work, this is the phase of alchemy when you begin to truly embody your sun, soul's gold in ancient alchemy. When coagulation appears, you are empowered in your purpose and channeling the energy of your sun sign. The sun in astrology represents the life purpose and alignment in your birth chart. New opportunities, life decisions and changes in direction are manifesting for you at a faster rate. When you are in this phase, be mindful of perfectionist habits and gently release them as there is no perfection. Practice presence. Associated with gold and the sun, coagulation is when you are nearing the end, when you are at the end of the magnum opus. This is the culmination of all the ascension and healing work you've done thus far. You have found and embodied your higher self, light and true essence in this lifetime. Your phase work, creating and maintaining a daily meditation practice is key when you reach this phase. This allows you to remain in the present moment and heal any lingering shadows that can disrupt your light. Your soul's gold is shining through. Allow it to emanate and shine for the world to see. Macaw Spirit. Okay, guys, for the final time, let's do 2 more. Coagulation, we have the Page of Pentacles. Now you start seeing the rewards, and that pentacle looks rather large. Okay. Interesting. Your higher self, nice. Your lower self, nice. Recent past, yeah, very true. Oh, I wonder if I have to use that deck. Okay. Advice, yep. Fantastic. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's something completely random, but the breakdown will make sense. And beautiful. Wow. Absolutely wow. 2 of Wands, we have Mars in Aries. The Tower hits the Emperor with Justice, with the Lovers, with the Hermit. What? Look at that. And the Queen of Swords. So we're thanking her for that beginning of the journey. And there you have, going within, finding duality, balancing it out, and now you're at a crossroads where you get to choose what happens in your life. The Ace of Pentacles is with the Ace of Swords, brand new beginning. Page of Pentacles, your higher self wants you to know the Hierophant. This is your spiritual soul's journey. You are manifesting at a high rate. Interestingly as well, your higher self wants you to know there's a frequency attached to Taurus. 3 something. But it is actually the frequency of coagulation, which is interesting. Here we are. 384, coagulation, permanent divine essence, Taurus. So there's your frequency. What your lower self wants you to know is the Emperor. This is you still defined. The Emperor is masculine. It's the, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. This is the without. You know, this is the so without. Empress is within, so without. So your lower self now is physically getting the tangible results that you want. The recent past is the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands represents the journey. It's been arduous. You felt like a mule, a donkey, whatever that is. It's a type of cow or bull. It's in a different deck, the Yin and Yang Oracle. It represents courage. It just reminds me, there's a very similar looking card. It represents courage. It takes courage to go on this journey. It takes courage to look at those deep, dark aspects of ourselves. And there's plenty. You know, we don't realise how bad it is until we dive into it, and it's pretty impressive. Your advice moving forward is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is keep with the giving and receiving of energy. Making sure that you don't fall back into martyrdom ways where you give, depletion. This is making sure it's in flow. If the energy doesn't reciprocate, not for me, thank you. Be mindful in all aspects of your life. Six of Pentacles, you're in an energy of the more that you give, the more that you will receive. It's this perfect symbiotic energy. It's also the moon in Taurus, so the High Priestess meets the Hierophant. Divine union. The divine union of your higher self with your lower self. Divine union with the inner masculine and the inner feminine. Your outcome is the Empress. Emperor, Empress, masculine, feminine, coming together as a beautiful, beautiful balance. This will manifest now as your ideal partner. So whether this is a person already in your environment that's on this journey with you, whether this is your current partner that, you know, sees the growth that you've done and takes the steps necessary to do it, because that's the Mars in Aries here. So if you're the feminine energy that's coming out on top at this point, this is when the masculine gets that burst of energy to do the same. Again, don't get caught up in energies. You know, for me personally, I have Sun in Earth, Ascendant in Earth, and Moon in Water. That's a lot of feminine energy. Yeah, I'm a heterosexual male. So don't get caught up in the genders. It's the whatever you represent, the opposite, your yin to your yang, then starts this journey, or recognizes that growth and wants to meet you there. Whatever this is, like I say, this is a coming together of two souls to help you on your journey in whatever format that is. Romantic, platonic, business, all of the above, who knows. So I want to check out what the High Priestess is. She's got some words of wisdom. And I love the fact that the Ten of Wands is here. I've just clicked. I'm a bit disappointed with myself. I didn't click sooner. It's Saturn in Sagittarius. So the world, completion with temperance, alchemy. You've completed the first 6 stages of completion. Allows you then to physically manifest everything that you want. Fantastic. We could not have asked for a better layout here. And even the High Priestess is giving you a nod. So the High Priestess is with the 9 of Wands. and the Ace of Cups. This is ultimate love from the universe, unconditional love for self and others, but the Nine of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius, so the High Priestess meets temperance. Everything is temperance, everything is balance. The Four of Wands is with the Nine of Cups. There's your wish fulfillment. Let's check out the Sun. I also want to check out temperance as well. The Sun just being your soul's gold. And look at that. The temperance is with the Queen of Pentacles, which is manifesting it into this reality, and the Three of Wands, which is Sun in Aries. The Sun meets the Emperor. Perfect. It's everything is aligned just as I knew it would. You know, this is why you've been on this journey. This is why you're doing it. And the Sun is with the Eight of Cups and the Page of Swords. Now it's asking you to leave. Don't look back on, like I said earlier, this, you know, the only time you look back is just to see how far you've come. And the Page of Swords is this energy of curiosity. This, for me, this is looking at life like you're a child again. You know, as if you're seeing the world for the first time. And that's what's happening here. It's like you've been given the keys to the universe. Let's just quickly check. The Five of Pentacles, purely because in this deck, the Five of Pentacles has a key behind the person. I'm just curious as to what's the other side of it. Key to the universe. Ah, perfect. Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands. This is protection from everything. Mars in Leo, so the Tower hits. Mars in Leo, so the Tower hits the Strength card. But for me, it's representing the soul's gold. Leo is representation of gold, and this is you in this protective bubble. Anything that comes towards you can't touch you because you've got the key. The key to shift your reality at any single moment you want. Judgment. You've heard the call, and now you are awakening. Did we see where the Tower was? Tower is with the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to have, for me, this is representing an idea where you see something very, very clear. And this, for me, is sudden wealth. This is out of nowhere, Uranus type of energy. Hits something and you get the brightest idea to create your reality, whether that's... You are here to live an abundant life, and that's definitely expressed here with the Empress as your outcome. Let's quickly do those yin and yang. And I think we'll end it with a Lilith card. So we'll take your energy, advice, potential outcome. Energy, nice. Advice. And outcome. Perfect. Ace of Cups, divine timing. Ace of Earth is your outcome, which is abundance. And we have remember, awakening, self-worth, expectations. If you can dream it, you can bring it into your reality. You are one powerful person at this point, which gives you the, if you're not there yet, which many of you won't. I'm not there yet. I'm still striving for this. But I can see it, I can smell it, I can taste it. But you will get there, and hopefully this impetus is like, if you're feeling bogged down at the moment, hopefully this just gives you that burst of energy going, you know what, it is worth it. Lilith, Ashera, mother of the gods. She was the ancient divine feminine goddess, mother of the gods, whom the ancients worshipped as the queen of heaven. When her oracle shows up in a reading, consider matters involving the mother, the home, and the family tree. Not everyone has a nurturing and healthy experience with maternal energy in their life, so if this applies, the shadows around this can feel difficult. Issues of fertility in children can arise. It's time to face what has been hiding beneath the surface. You also can be changing your home, renovating, or taking part in ancestral healing through a spiritual modality. Okay. Okay. Nurture yourself, heal, and tap into the wisdom of the Supreme Goddess. There's a separate message here, I don't know why. Okay, spirit cards. Something to do with Puma. Jaguar. Okay, opportunities coming. This is the medicine that's currently weaving its way into your today's economy, replacing the old paradigm business model which mainly focuses on growth and profit, regardless of consequences. Okay, from Jaguar's perspective, good business is always sustainable, long-term, and benefits all beings and the earth herself. Choosing this way may seem like a risk to some, but those aligned with Jaguar spirit see further ahead and knows this is the right opportunity to leap. So, but yeah, you're acting from a place of responsibility. You're giving back to earth. Jaguar spirit is always the first to see and seize new opportunities. This means you may often be the first in your circle to choose a new way, but you are acting from an inner authority that has no need for approval. As long as you're in complete integrity when deciding which opportunities to choose, this goes for people which you choose to be with, which business deals to pursue, and even which vacation to take. Ask yourself if this current opportunity is in alignment with your heart and spirit. If it is, then with all the agility and prowess of Jaguar spirit, pounce on it. If not, don't linger. There will be better opportunities coming along that are just right for you. So you're giving back to earth, you're making conscious choices. Yeah. I almost feel like for some of you, there's an energy of philanthropy that's going to really take over for you, which is fantastic. Congratulations. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Do let me know if you have. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.